We got another Battle Royale run to do this time around. I haven't used this Richie Ashburn, so I want to go ahead and pick him up, see how he is. We're going to take Anibal Sanchez in that bronze round. Jake Lamb was the GOAT in 17, and I've never used this Jorge Posada. It's either him or Ian Kinsler. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that Jorge Posada, see how good he is. Common rounds, we always go with starting pitchers. John Axford, we pitch pretty well with him, so we'll take him. And then we're going to get some bronze relievers. Common round, you already know we're going with the starting pitcher. Brad Miller, his diamond showed me he can hit, and I've always been able to hit with his Live Series card. So we're taking the Live Series card. Here we're going to get Tommy Edman to actually be our shortstop. Lee Smith, I was a GOAT with him in 18. Probably going to be a GOAT with him in 19 as well. Justin Smoke or Rich Gossage. We're going to take Justin Smoke because Rich Gossage only has one off-speed pitch. And then it's Avisel Garcia or Josh Rojas. We're going to take Avisel Garcia. Taylor Clark keeps coming back to us, so that means he wants to be on the squad. We're going to pick him up, get one more common pitcher out of the way, and we could have picked up Adam Duvall since we rake with him, but instead we decided to go with Chris Sale. We're going to take Cam here. We took another common round starting pitcher. We're going to take Cam or Kyle Schwarber or even Matt Bush. We're actually going to go with Matt Bush here just because he has a better arsenal. Crush Davis, he's going to be our left fielder. You guys already know the deal. We're looking to hit dingers with him. And Jesus Lazardo, he was one of the moment's wild card pack choices. We went and picked him up for the real team and are going to pick him up for Battle Royale. Got Logan Forsythe to definitely come in and pinch hit. Same thing is going to happen with Evan Gaddis. And now we either have Carson Kelly, Gio Urshela, Miguel Andujar, or Wilmer Flores. We're going to take Gio Urshela here. And Paul DeYoung can play short for us, right? Edman can go and play second base for us. And then Brad Miller can come off the bench and be a pinch hitter and be like our little secret weapon. I think I like that a lot more than anything else. So that's what we're going to do. Since Paul DeYoung does have better fielding than Tommy Edman, that's exactly what we're going to do. He has GOAT tier fielding when he is on the diamond, so he's going to be our starting shortstop. Gio Urshela can rake. Jake Lamb is not the same Jake Lamb that he was in 17, so we're going to put Gio Urshela at third base. Plus, I mean, this lineup is dominated by righties, but, you know, most of the times they would bring a pinch, not a pinch, but they would bring a reliever to face in Jake Lamb, and I'd rather just them keep in a righty and Gio Urshela crushes the righty. But we got lefty switch, righty switch. It's a pretty good lineup in terms of balance. It has a lot of switch hitters and a good amount of right-handed hitters that can hit both sides, so I'm happy with it. Now let's go into the game. We got Richie leading it off for us, but instead he gets out. So Jorge Posada is going to start it off with a single now. You guys have been killing it with support. You guys are giving me views. You guys are giving me likes. Let's not die down now. Let's keep it up. Let's aim for 15 likes. I want to upload a video where we get 15 likes during the first 6 hours of the video. So please, if you're watching this or enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like button. Also, we're at 889 subscribers. That means we're only 11 away from our 900 subscriber goal. Let's hit it before the 10th. If you're watching this and haven't subbed already, make sure you go ahead and do so. It would mean a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 900 as quick as possible so we can upgrade the goal and go for 1K. But with the bases loaded, we end up only scoring a couple of runs. It's 3-0, so now we're feeling pretty good. Nothing to really hang your head on if you're able to get 3 runs in the first inning, and we give up a base hit to actually open up the inning. I believe that was Honus Wagner. He then goes ahead and hits a single off of the diving Gio Urshela with common fielding. I didn't even expect him to actually put a glove on the ball, but he managed to do so, and then he gets 2 as we turn it. Richie is going to go ahead and get himself a single that we're going to stretch into a double, because usually most of the times it hits off the wall like that and there's a speedy runner. It goes into an animation for your fielder that makes him take a longer time than he's supposed to get rid of the ball. And then Jorge Posada, he's playing at Yankee Stadium. It feels like home, and he's over here crushing it, hitting 2-run dingers. So he went 2 for 2 in this Battle Royale game, and now we're headed to the next Battle Royale game, considering our opponent just quit. Jorge Posada is going to stay at number 2 for us. Richie is going to start it off, although, by getting a base hit right in between the first and second baseman to start it off. And then Jorge Posada, I don't know why everybody's picking Yankee Stadium to play at, especially classic Yankee Stadium, and we just went ahead and hit a 2-run bomb with Jorge Posada. So Jorge Posada clearly is feeling it whenever he's playing at Yankee Stadium. If you have the card, who knows, maybe that's one of the quirks. Home, whatever it is, even though that generally means that he performs better whenever you're at home, not the stadium. Who knows, maybe the quirk doesn't work how everybody thinks it does, and maybe that Jorge Posada performs extremely well while playing at Yankee Stadium. Now, that ball was completely smoked by the camera angle. I didn't even think he had a chance of catching it, but he did. And then we get a single right here. We bring Jake Lamb to actually pinch hit. He's going to get himself a single as well. So we're in business now that Richie's going to get an opportunity to bat. But then we fast forward with 2 outs, and then we line out to the right fielder, or fly out, I should say, to the right fielder for the final out. So we got the bases loaded that inning, unable to do anything. We bring in Chris Sale to actually try to hold off the team, prevent them from scoring any runs in total, and Yasmani Grandal is going to get a single. We're then going to throw an inside slider that he's going to ground out to Porter Young. We shoot second base, and Edman is going to be there to actually make the putout. Now, heading towards the bottom of the third, it's crunch time. We got to get these 3 outs, and we got to roll on out of here. He gets a base hit, and now it's Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan looking to do some damage. Lefty on lefty, it's going to be a little bit difficult unless you're used to his swing, and he grounds out to Edman for the final out of the game. So now we're heading on to game number 3. Luckily for us, we're playing at home. Even though he's a Yankees fan, who knows? Maybe we would have been playing at Yankee Stadium once again. But it seems like the story does not change no matter where we play, as Jorge Posada has hit his 3rd home run so far. We've played 3 Battle Royale games. First game, he went 2 for 2 with a single and a dinger. 2-run shot to be exact. Second game, he hit a 2-run shot. Third game, he comes along, hits a 2-run shot again. And then Justin Smoke is going to say, you hit a 2-run shot, I'm going to hit a 2-run shot. And he does just that. Our opponent quit. And now we're heading into the 4th game, where we're facing Jacoby Ellsbury and Ryan Sandberg. Now, Jacoby Ellsbury, he's going to hit a fly ball that Richie Ashburn is not going to be able to reach, and that's going to be one that hits off the wall. I was hoping it would be a ground rule double, but sometimes the bounces don't go your way. So he gets to third base, and now we're just looking to make some easy plays, get some easy outs. He gets jammed a bit, but he's able to hit it the other way. So that player clearly is strong enough to hit it the other way. And then 0-1 count to Justin Smoke. He's going to lift one over the head of our second baseman. Richie Ashburn makes a great play right there to actually cut it off, and he's thinking about going to first. I don't know why. He then tries to finesse us and go home, but Justin Smoke says, you're not running on me, you're not finessing me today. And that's exactly what happened. They didn't end up finessing Justin Smoke. Then another late jam. He gets to actually get the put out at first, and now we head to the bottom of the first, where Richie is gonna start it off by lining out to the center fielder. I was about to say first baseman, and then a pitch right down the middle. I don't know what you're expecting to see. You're expecting to see home run number 4 for Jorge Posada, but he hits it right at the warning track. That's 394 feet. The man must have hit it 392 or something along those lines, because that, in my opinion, should have been gone. Both of them were squared up, just didn't go anywhere. And then another one squared up right here, and you guessed it, it's gonna be a fly out at the warning track. So now we're heading to the top of the third. It's still 1-0. He's gonna hit a gapper shot right here that's gonna be extra bases. Richie Ashburn tries to get to it as quick as possible, but not quick enough to actually gun the runner out at second base. And then he tries to finesse us, get himself a triple, and I'm like, come on, bro, I used to finesse all the time in 17. I would know what you're trying to do. And then, of course, sadness strikes as Jacoby Ellsbury hits a solo shot. But then we head to the bottom of the third, where Avisel Garcia is going to start it off by hitting a gapper shot for a double. Then we're going to bring in Jake Lamb to pinch hit, and he's going to line out to the center fielder. So I'm about to cry, because I'm like, dude, that should have been a home run, or that should have been a gapper. And then Richie Ashburn, same thing happens with him. He's going to line out once again to the right fielder. So I'm like, 2 line outs? Not you too, Jorge Posada. And Jorge says, no way, I got you. There's no way that's happening here. He gets a base hit. He drives in another run. So Roy Posada is still on fire. And then 1-2 count to Brad Miller. We squared it up. Maybe that was way too out of the strike zone to actually chase, but we did and ended up getting the final out of the game. And with that, we ended up taking an L. If you guys did end up enjoying today's content, once again, make sure you guys hit that like button or that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. And I will catch you all in the next one. And yes, I know it might be replaying the same clip over and over again. That's because this is not live commentary, but post commentary. And I had to make it look nice.